Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the final day, day number 100 of 100 Days of Magic. You thirsty?
A little bit.
And I thought I would bring the wife in on this last day. She has been an instrumental part of the 100 Days of Magic. I know it hasn't been like on screen as much, but she's done absolutely wonders for us. Got the new tech here, so here, let's get that out of your face. Anyway. I just want to talk a little bit about it. I thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you for, like and subscribe. And, oh, God, what's that phrase? Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Smash the like button. But it was definitely a learning experience for me. I encountered a lot of stuff. I learned a lot of stuff. The have a lot more like equipment now. Thank you. Sometimes I think I'm a trophy husband.
You asked for it, I got it.
But it took a lot of time. I mean, normally, like the set review videos, by the way, I'll continue to do those, but, it'll probably be like once a week or so. The 100 days thing took a lot of time out of, like the main focus, which is building all these decks. And gosh, War of the Spark now has, I think today, we now have 13 that we know of. Every day we just keep getting more and more legendary creatures, so that's going to be a set. We'll probably have 15 before it's over with, and that's like a whole month worth of content every other day. I may shotgun them jokers off because I've already started building them. But anyway, I keep tapping the table. I talk with my hands. I'm sorry. They know it.
I know it too, but you're shaking the camera.
Oh, see, I need this. And speaking of learning a lot, I want to give a shout out to Phil DeLuca over at the Commanderin MTG podcast. Him and Shivan have a heck of a podcast. I appeared on there once. I've done several little videos for him. And Phil has personally everything I know about audio. Y'all remember back when I was having the audio troubles and you could barely hear me? Phil's the one that helped me through that. Phil got me through, told me what I needed and my settings and all that. He's amazing.
And patient.
Yeah, very patient. Yes, he is very patient with me because I knew nothing. By the way, they have a podcast starting, or a stream on Twitch starting like 5 minutes ago. So, when, I don't know when y'all are watching this, probably not, probably tomorrow or whatever. By the way, this is really, really late. We recorded last night and got the neat little thing, and there were some technical difficulties, and we uploaded it. It's like 4 a.m. this morning, and by like 4:03 I started getting hey, there's no audio.
Phone was going crazy this morning.
There's no audio, and I was like, oh. So that's why I did that little like 44-second video this morning. I took the other one down, and it's so late because, quite frankly, life happens, and that's another one of these. Both of us have like 50-hour-a-week jobs. I live an hour away from work. By the way, that's 50 hours being generous. At least. And like tonight, we had to do the karate thing, and then, there's dad stuff and mom stuff and grandparent stuff even. We're old, see.
A lot older than we look.
So old that I'm going to take I taught her how to play. It's funny. Taught her how to play. We'd started dating like, I don't know, 1,000 years ago. And we had, she was curious. She was not a nerd, okay? She was not at all. She had never seen Star Trek. She had didn't know what magic was. I mean, I'm not even sure she knew what superheroes were. I'm just saying. But
I know what they are.
Well, you do now. I've taught you the ways of the Force.
Whatever.
She tolerates me. And she was curious about this game that I played because I've been playing for a long time. And so I showed her how to play, and then I played her the very first game. And, you know, it was a standard deck at the time. It was fair. Turn one
Not balanced.
Turn one Rhea, turn two Braids. And I just started filling up the graveyard with utility, and yeah, that almost...
A little brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I hate that almost as much as I hate squirrels. Sorry.
well, squirrels. I mean, I like squirrels. No, granted,
Stasis sucks too.
they were pretty traumatizing at the time. Nowhere near as traumatizing as Stasis. Oh my god. Yeah, Stasis is bad. But luckily enough, Stasis doesn't translate too well to EDH now. So I think that's why you like this format.
Exactly.
Well, I can't really think of anything else. Have you got anything? It's
No. Thank y'all for putting up with him.
Yes, thank you very much. I talk to, we all have, you know, wives, husbands, significant others, whatever, and not everyone shares our passion for our hobby. You know what I'm saying? So, almost, wow, it's been 2.5 years that I've been doing this. Mm-hmm. So about 2.5 years ago, I started doing this, and she loved it because I'm talking to y'all about Magic, and she don't have to hear it. She gets to consume what she wants. It's not just all the time. So, I had a thought and now it's gone.
That's what happens when you get old.
When I was 3 years old, I used to say I lost my word. But I appreciate y'all watching. It took a lot of time to do it, and I've learned a lot, and you know it's been great. There's been a lot of views, a lot of subscribers. I appreciate y'all for, you know, sharing, and I'm trying to stay more active on the Facebook group. You know, I realize that Facebook is for old people like us, but I tend to tweet a lot. I'm on Twitter like every day.
I joined it just to troll him.
And she does it very effectively. So, I just wanted to thank y'all so much. And, well, normally, I don't know how much of the 100 Days of Magic thing that you watch.
You say I see you tomorrow.
Yeah, at the end of every... Oh, you watching? Oh.
I'm telling everybody.
Who would believe me? But normally I say at the end of these 100 Days of Magic, see you tomorrow, because I'm making a video every day. But we're not, I mean, this is the end of it. So at the end of my normal deck tech videos, I say the same thing over and over. And a buddy of mine that I know, actually, he was the one that started that. I found it. I just stumbled across it at the end of one of the videos early on, like deck number 1 or deck number 2. By the way, I need to go back and refilm those, because those were, if you want to see the evolution of the camera and the audio and everything, go back to Atraxa Super Friends. It was terrible. It was rough, man. And I think that's the only video that I've actually watched. Mm-hmm. That we've watched. I filmed it. It was on a laptop. Oh
God, it was awful.
Yeah. But it's what I had at the time. I filmed it. I took it in there to her and asked her to, you know, preview it. So, and I noticed as she was previewing it there, she was going. And at the end of it, you know, she presses stop and she says, "Who is your target audience?" And I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You dropped the F-bomb 14 times in that 13-minute video." And I was like, oh, wow. So I have made a conscious effort to kind of make the channel family friendly. I mean, I have. Our grandson, Jace. Well, it's not this Jace. Our Jace is cool.
My grandson, Jace, is cool. This Jace is a punk bitch. The only reason why I'm wearing it.
Family friendly.
So sorry.
Anyway,
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I don't think YouTube's going to flag us for that. Anyway,
Might.
speaking of the YouTube flagging, she got me a cord. Now she got me the awesome GoPro that I'm going to take to the pre-release next week. Yeah. Pre-release Easter weekend. Thanks, Wizards. Uh, I guess it could be worse. It could be like some big vintage tournament or legacy tournament up in Niagara Falls on Easter. But here's where we're going to be recording the gameplay, and now with the tech that she's got us, there'll be no time limit to the actual video. I mean, however long it takes, it takes. Now, we had 9 people in here playing last Friday, and so what I want to do is I want to get into the gameplay. Now, this will not be... This is not going to be a game nights level editing thing, because y'all know me. I don't script. I don't edit. I shoot and I upload. That's how the mess this morning gets.
Obviously, and now I've messed up the second one.
Nah, we're going to go live with this one.
Oh, that's sweet.
But because of that many individual personalities playing a game of Magic, and I don't want it to look scripted. I want it to be an authentic game that, to be honest with you, everybody forgets that we're filming. That's what I want. And because of that, there may in fact be language or what have you. I'm not going to try to edit my friends or anything, but that being the case, there's liable to be some stuff said that will get me some community strikes through YouTube. So what I've got to do is I've got to set up a different way of doing it. A different way of presenting it to y'all. So the way that I figure out it's going to work best is through Patreon and the patrons, because you got to be 18 to get it anyway, right? And so that way the patrons can view it, and it's not on the channel, because a lot of times our grandson will...
Baby Jace.
Yeah.
The cool one.
Baby Jace he'll watch. He'll want to see... I'm going to tell our names. Grammy and Pawpaw. That's what he calls us. He'll want to see us if we're at work or something. And my daughter will just throw on YouTube and here's Pawpaw. And so he watches a lot. And I know that there's a lot of... Magic by definition is 13 plus, although the YouTube analytics tells me that 99.8% of y'all watching are male, and 61% are over the age of 24. But anyway, that being said, there are people that don't like that, and yeah, I don't want to put that out there just out in public, because too many strikes and they'll pull the plug. So that's how I'm going to go about gameplay video. We're probably still a couple weeks away from actually shooting one. We're going over to a buddy's house this week, which I guess is tomorrow, or depending on when you see this, today or yesterday or 9 years ago. Well, it just depends, it's on the internet. The internet's forever. The little sprig of hair right there, forever.
Yeah, I know.
And
yeah, your lights are twitching back here too. Got demons in your lights.
Bells and lock. He's pissed that I haven't built him yet. I don't know.
I'm gonna go get the salt.
Anyway, like I said, we appreciate y'all watching, and thank y'all so much for your time and just listening to an old guy ramble
about his hobby.
And thank you. She has supported me greatly in this endeavor.
He's sweet. He really is.
Ever since we started. And I say we because it's not just me. It's her too. She does a lot behind the scenes that y'all don't see. But thank y'all so much. And I guess I'll get back into deck building mode. I'm almost done building Feather. And that card ain't even out yet. I've started building Aharg, the Boar God.
It's not what you called him last night.
Okay. Yeah. I was scrolling through Twitter and
He almost killed me.
somebody had showed Aharg, the boar god. And I read the card, and all I could do was yell out, "They call me Mr. Pig." I just, yeah. It's all movie references, or magic,
Or Disney references.
or magic references.
Or magic references.
My mother, because I've been playing Magic so long, my mother, and I've grown up with her, and I love this woman to death, but she has had me rearrange furniture in her house all my life. For 44 years, I have done it. I say 44 years. I was probably doing it as a toddler as well. But anyway, I was a big kid. I was 10 pounds when I was born, you know?
Lord have mercy.
I could probably move a couch. Anyway, you move the furniture, and she's like, "I don't like it, move it here." Well, now she has the terminology that she'll say, "I think if you tap it, it'll look better."
I've heard her do that before.
No, you can't.
Cute.
You can't fit it in there that way. You got to tap it, and then it'll fit. And I'm like, "I love you, Mom." But I guess we're gonna go in here and go to bed. I may catch a little bit of Phil and Shiv'em, see what they're up to over on Twitch. And
Sorry.
Look at the old lady yawning.
I'm going to bed.
You all right, Grammy?
Just very, very tired. It's been a long day.
We worked all day. Our day starts about 4 a.m. and
almost every day.
Yeah, 4 a.m. sleeping in for me.
It's 10 p.m. right now for us.
Yeah, so.
And we have literally ran all day long. So
love you guys. Thank y'all so much. And we're gonna get back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Thank y'all.
To building decks. And so, hey, tomorrow or today is Friday. So go out to your LGS, support your LGS, buy from them whenever possible, and maybe bring along some commander decks and get together and find somebody to shuffle and cut.